Hello and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for all future content. So we have something here that, again, this is only a rumour and it could be fake. And again, no one knows because Stephanie has not come out and said if it's true or not. However, it has been tweeted to Nick Ricala and we'll only have to wait and see about this. So, if you all remember, we've been talking about the way Chris Sabat has run his studio and how he has so much power with Funimation. And obviously, him and Jen, the ex-owner of Funimation, they've been best friends for 17 years. And obviously, we also know that Jen is going to stand by Sabat no matter what. And that is all coming from Chuck Huber's court documentation. With all of this, and obviously the casting couch and, sacred oil and all the ointment, and all this kind of stuff that has recently come out about Sabat and everyone else. This does kind of ring true. However, we don't know if it is true or not, so we will have to wait on it. And I want to stress it more that everyone who sees this is, at this moment in time, just a rumour, and we do not know if it's real or not. So take it with a grain of salt. So we got Stephanie saying, Sabat is a bully and has been out to get those who don't run in his pack since day one. I turned down his advances and ever since then, since like 07, he has been out to get me and make my life miserable. And with that, when you think about it, it does actually kind of ring true with how Sabat would organise and how he would run his place. Obviously, if everyone goes against him, and obviously we've seen what's happened with that, he can destroy people's careers with, just a snap of his fingers. Or just a lash of his tongue, basically. And we just need Stephanie not only now to come out and either verify this or say it's not her, because it can be dangerous when people put out this kind of false information, if it is false, that is. At this moment in time, it is just a rumour, and we don't know if it's real or not. So again, as I said, take it with a grain of salt. And when you look at it, and obviously the way Chris Sabat has come out, even Chuck has said in his documentation, some people, he's even got DMs from ex-Dragon Ball Z voice actors who didn't succumb to Chris Sabat's ways, and they went and hired other people. And a lot of people are like, well, I wonder how they got those jobs. I think we all kind of know how he got those jobs. But when you have someone who is the owner of the company at that time, they're best friends with Chris, they do everything together, 17 years of best friendship, and it does go to show that no matter how high, you can have friends in the highest places, and you can just get away with so much dodgy stuff. It's absolutely crazy. But with this, though, I would like to, again, a lot of people have been commenting on it, and they're like, yeah, we don't know if it's really them yet, but then obviously Nick was tweeted it publicly, so a lot of people are like, right, I don't know if it is her or if it's not. People want to get the truth, and that's all they want. And, there's a few people, again, while Sabat is a mega piece of poo, I share one mutual friend with her, who has indeed met her, this, that, and the other, so her account being legit, this would seem true. And no one can verify it at this moment in time. And with this, it was just some anonymous person who has been posting it round. And, she has actually got her own Twitter, Stephanie has, but she hasn't actually been active on Twitter since April 25th. So, again, as you can see, this is a Facebook message. So when you see, it's, again, she may be more active on there than on here. And it's very interesting. So we just hope that this could be, well, I hope it's true. Because it just puts a little bit more out there showing you what type of people Funimation and Sony and all them hire. And that if they, again, these people have got so much power in Funimation and in his own studio, it's just ridiculous that for some unknown reason they've gone against V, they've targeted him, and what's there to gain? They're basically losing someone who makes a ton of money. Just look at the video I done yesterday where V in his documentation of how much money he's made just from conventions alone. I think it's like 120, 130 grand, or with little bits, and obviously though that's not including the cons that they're the ones who cancelled him, where he said the 5 big ones he would have earned a minimum of 20 grand. That puts him straight away into 100 grand loss. And say he had 30, 40, who knows, maybe even got 50 grand, because obviously at these big conventions, if KamehamehaCon, his line was 2 to 3 hours long, at those bigger cons, they would have been astronomical numbers. They would have been huge. But we're going to leave it by there. So if you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates. And I'll see all you lovely people soon.